I am Ashley Biden. It is my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it wouldn't really be a great court drama. Hey, I present to you exhibit only. Are we done here? Ashley Biden, this diary. Now, I know that it feels like remedial, but we have to go through this because it's trending everywhere, which tells you that a lot of people in this country have no idea that former Vice President Joe Biden is a child molester. So, that brings us to, and did you know, you can comment below, did you know that this was 100% confirmed already? And I'll show you a clip in case you think that I'm lying. And it's pretty straightforward. And by that, I mean it's literally Ashley Biden saying, yeah, it's my diary. So we're going to show that in a little bit. But first, let's go back to then. The diary, when it came out and resulted in James O'Keefe's house being raided, it was labeled misinformation. Here's a collage. All the references are available at louderwithcrowder.com. We'll have a link in the sidebar so you don't let this be memory hold. Here's from Business Insider. Joe Rogan lets Alex Jones spread outlandish conspiracy theories on his podcast this week. The Insider has not independently verified the legitimacy of the diary, and neither has any other media outlet. The PolitiFact headline, or one of their bylines, whatever it is that they wrote, said the FBI did not confirm any contents of Ashley Biden's diary because they didn't try to confirm anything. And keep in mind, there's a reason why they may not want to confirm this, because it included excerpts like, I was hypersexualized at a young age, she wrote. Was I molested? I think so. That seems like you were. You're not quite taking a stab at it. Showers with my dad, probably not appropriate, she wrote. And this is what happened. The media was saying, well, this isn't necessarily legitimate, and James O'Keefe, his house was raided. Remember, Giuliani's apartment or office was raided, and they took everything but the Hunter Biden laptop. Do not trust your three-letter agencies. I will not vote for anyone who doesn't promise to disband or destroy them in some capacity. That's kind of my litmus test, that and the border. I would vote for Beelzebub if he was going to protect our border and disband the FBI. That's hyperbole, just to be clear. But I would vote for Legion at this point. You're saying, how do we know it's legitimate? Well, we have new information, but this isn't new. This is from October 8th, 2020, Ashley Biden.
I am Ashley Biden. It is my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if it wouldn't really be a great court drama.
Get to the bottom of this.
Hey, I present to you exhibit only. Are we done here? Are we done? It's hers because she said it. So here's the thing now. Amy Harris, the woman who found Ashley Biden's diary, she's been sentenced. This comes from the New York Times. The same places who said, we don't know if it's real or not. Woman sentenced to a month in prison over theft of Ashley Biden's diary. Oh, now we're clear on it. CNN, Florida woman who stole Ashley Biden's diary in 2020 sentenced to 1 month in jail. NBC, Florida woman is sentenced to a month in jail for selling Biden's daughter's diary. Now, there is no real new information right now. They simply were trying to get away with a lie when they believed that they could. And now they just skip past it, hope that you don't remember it, and say, well, it's the woman's fault. Let's blame the messenger. And by the way, some say that the legitimacy of Joe Biden's diary remains to be confirmed. Now, that one seems...
Did we blur a cartoon?
We blurred a cartoon.
What was he, pissing on an ant?
I don't think he was pissing. I think he was just hard.
It's difficult. It's difficult to operate the shower because of the water pressure.
Right, yeah.
Look like a dog skeleton.
And this is the thing, right? It doesn't stop.
Oh
Stop. I wasn't proud of it the first time.
We need more.
So good.
Daddy's favorite day.
Irish spring.
Every day is Daddy's favorite
It's the only
day.
good decision you ever made. Let's be honest. Go ahead.
I might be on a list somewhere. I stole my sister's diary when I was a kid. They might put me in prison.
Really?
You still got it, John?
Yeah.
I still got it, yeah. It says, someday I hope I try crystal meth. Mission accomplished.
Dare to dream.
We all have our wins. So
I think every guy that's had a sister would steal diaries. I knew how to navigate that lock. My brother and I knew how to get into that.
yeah, but
What a goofy crime. What a goofy, thing to be put in prison for.
Yeah. Well, you were a sociopath, though,
That's
Pops
right.
Crowder. You would put a hot curling iron in the foot of your sister's bed and make it so she didn't know it was in there.
That was my brother.
That's what she was writing
I did
about.
the same thing. It wasn't her foot, though.
Wow. What?
Good Lord.
Who are you, Ron Everett?
That's a deep cut. Sorry, he became Cahuenga and created Kwanzaa. Yeah, he abused women with curling irons, soldering irons.
Who did?
Yeah, the guy who created Kwanzaa.
I didn't invent it?
No, you didn't. But I tell you what, you are following in the footsteps of giants before you.
Oh, my God.
So here's the thing. It doesn't exist in a vacuum. While you have the media, they bury these scandals with the the Hunter Biden laptop, no matter what you believe as far as the election, if nothing, it is irrefutable that would have changed the election. Donald Trump is absolutely still president, period. If people knew that the Hunter Biden laptop was legitimate, which we now know beyond any shadow of a doubt, there's nothing else that's needed. But they bury every single scandal from the left. And I repeat myself, the media is the left. And at the same time, they're happy to continually peddle lies about Donald Trump. Obviously, you have the Russia collusion. You have Charlottesville, where they say he praised neo-Nazis when he literally said, I'm condemning neo-Nazis and white supremacists totally. They have the January 6th insurrection. You may not even remember this. There was the Pissgate, where people said that he had Russian prostitutes peeing on furniture. There was also a scandal, one point in time, where they said they had B-roll of him repeatedly saying the N-word at Celebrity Apprentice, which one does when they award the grand prize to Arsenio Hall.
And let's not release it either.
Let's not release it. Let's just say it. Nah, the Ashley Biden diary where she talks about her father showering with her and being molested, which, gosh, if taken in tandem with Hunter Biden's laptop that shows him allegedly sexually sending explicit messages to underage girls, including, by the way, his niece, and smoking crack, and implicating the president of the United States, former vice president. All of this would seem like it's relevant. And instead, let's focus on tapes that don't exist and scandals that never happened with Donald Trump.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.